And we're back again. Pillars of Defense Pin Escapes by Gordon Ryan. If there was ever a superpower in Jiu-Jitsu, it would be steroids. Whoops, I mean pin escapes. No, but seriously, jokes aside, if you have pin escapes and submission defense, you're on the way to being elite. There used to be old maxims of Jiu-Jitsu like control before submission and an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. This is an endless debate in Jiu-Jitsu. Do you focus on preventing bad positions that might make you too defensive and gun-shy? Or do you become so confident in your escapes that you can attack with impunity? Like all things in Jiu-Jitsu and life, it always depends. Black belts used to never get their back taken by students, so when EBI came around, the back escapes and defenses of black belts back in the day were exposed because they subscribed to the philosophy of being prevention-oriented as well as the philosophy of control before submission. But now with rolling kimuras and rolling headlocks, this seemed to throw that meta out as people started using the threat of submission to lead to control. So coming back to preventing bad situations, how much of your time do you focus on defending a possibility that might not happen? Or escaping a submission that your opponent might never even get close to? Gordon is not just a technician, he is also a tactician. He has always favored no time limit because of his supreme confidence in his defense. He even outlines in his guard retention instructional that if worse comes to worse, he'd rather concede the pass than give up his back, because in his mind he just has to re-guard and always keep the opponent at least 2 or 3 layers of defense away from any submission opportunities, with the exception of leg locks, which funny enough might be more efficient than trying to pass and submit him. But like I said before, it always depends, especially with factors like the rule set. I always talk about the excessive detail and unnecessary convolution with Gordon's instructionals, but in this instance I am so glad he has meticulously gone deep here, because with defense and escapes there are so many micro understandings you need to embed into your mind, as being stuck under bottom is, as Gordon says, physically exhausting, mentally and morally demoralizing. So this is where you need something like this to be void of emotions and only cold hard procedural steps to think indifferently calculated on bottom. Overpriced but worth it.